how are ya? I started my day in rainy, nasty New York City. I got on the plane this morning and I said, I can't wait before these tires leave the ground. It's good to come up and be here in Tulsa, and I am so grateful for John putting this together and Sarah being here. I doubt she felt the same way when she left Alaska this morning. I'm here to try to answer some of these questions. Who, what, why, how, and when. I'm a self-educated guy. And I'm a guy who, probably a lot like you, September 11th, I had no idea. I had no idea. When people were on television asking who could it possibly be, why would they do this to us? I was just starting my radio show nationally. It was supposed to be syndicated January 1st. We launched that week. And I remember kneeling by my bedside with my sweet wife saying, Lord, who am I to speak to a nation? I don't know anything. The whole Middle East could have opened up in a sinkhole and just disappeared, and I would have been, okay, whatever. I am not a journalist, and I wear that as a badge of honor. I am a guy just like you, except I get paid to do the things that you can't. Not that you couldn't do it, but you're busy at work all day. My job is to figure out what's going on. And I got to tell you, 2 years ago, I started piecing this stuff together because just like you, something didn't feel right. When they started telling us that, oh yeah, don't worry about it, we're protecting you, we got security, and then you leave the borders wide open, that doesn't make any sense. And so I started to think, what's going on? I started piecing things together. There were books that I started to read and information that I started to read that I actually put down, and I said, no, I don't want to believe that. No, it can't be true. Who, what, why, how, when? Well, let's start at the top. There's two answers to this one. Who? Who are we? Who are we as a nation? I'll tell you how we will be remembered in the history books if we don't change our course right now. We are going to be remembered in the history books as people who were so riddled with debt, so unbelievable, $107 trillion. You will never, ever be able to pay this off. You see, we have a few sets of books in Washington. The first one is $107 trillion. That's for your Medicare and Medicaid and Social Security. You know, the things that they want to expand. It is impossible to expand it. It's impossible to afford what we already have. And yet, the history books will write that the people were so greedy, so stupid, so whatever it is they want to label us at the time, that we just believed that somehow or another magic pixies would come down in the shape of Tim Geithner and he'd create cash and it would be okay. We will be remembered as a group of people that became so corrupt that a congressman could come on a television show and say, we were just having a tickle fest. And the country didn't stand up and say, throw the man out. And the next day, we will be recorded in history that after that, our corrupt Congress stopped all investigation of the man. We will be remembered as people that didn't stand up against corruption. We will be remembered as an immoral people, where we just turned a blind eye to liars, cheats, thieves, that taught our children that character, somehow or another, just doesn't matter. We will be remembered as a group of people that didn't seem to find it a problem that 40% of our babies are born out of wedlock. We will be remembered as a decadent people